gotta find my chat. I'm starting a little bit early. Today I was supposed to start at 4, but it is definitely gonna be a busy day. Go away. Alright. Let's see. Oh, goodness. It has definitely been a while. Gosh darn it. Tools. I am looking for my chat. I know the main person in my chat probably won't be here today because I think they double booked, but you know, there's nothing more gay than double booking. There we go, chat. Woot. I found chat. Okay, pop up so I can see what chat's doing. And then I will put chat into here. How do I do that? Oh gosh. Add. It's like, I don't know. Well, shucks. How do we... Well, I guess I get to see chat. Nobody else gets to see chat. Alright, okay. I'm gonna go through a few of my other scenes real quick just so I can see if any of these have chat in them. Nope. Nope. Oh, there's chat. Okay, let's see. Copy. Alright. And then paste. Oh, it's behind everything. That doesn't... Oh, or it's invisible. Still. Does not help a thing. There. Right, like that. Chat. Chat. Okay. There. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is it because... Alright, I'm gonna go type something in my own chat real quick. Alright, you silly goose. Alright, nope. I can do this. I can do this. It's the internet that's the fault. I'm not at fault. It's my connection, man. Well, shucks. Alright. You got this. Go, go. Alright, no. Well, never mind. I will figure this out. I am not looking at chat right now because I'm trying to go and push things on my thing so I can be like, hey! And we'll do some art. Happy Pride Month to no one. Especially no one. JK. But happy Pride Month. I'm gonna be finishing up some of my I don't know, decorated cockpit, I guess I'm calling it, and then I have gift art that I'm doing for a musician that I really enjoy, so I can be like, hey, I like your stuff and it inspires me, here, have this. Alright. Yep, I'm streaming some art. Yep. Alright, let's go into my own chat. I am my own chat. Oh my gosh, I bet you my friend is gonna be like, holy crud. I didn't realize I was gonna have that much fun. Because he found a local trans group. And I'm like, heck yeah. Good for you. I kind of knew you weren't gonna make stream because... I mean, hey, if you get to go hang out with real live people of your ilk, that's awesome. Alright. doing testing myself. Can I see it? I always forget how the order of this stuff goes. Hello? Hello? Alright. Art program. Hide. Hi. We can do this. We got this. Please. Alright, I'll figure out chat later. At least I can see you guys if anybody ends up saying anything. Alright, back to the art program. Alright, let me fix the size of this. Oh, I'm looping on myself. Wait a minute. Whoops. That must have been annoying. Alright. We good? So we're gonna... There. That's what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Alright. Cool. Yay! Let's do stuff now. Alright. Oh no, did I freeze? Maybe I did. Oh well. Alright, I need my microphone. Oh, shucks. Oh, shoot. Need everything a little bit better so I can talk into the mic and then also work on stuff. So, I guess the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna put a base color around all of the objects first so I know what I need to paint. I'm gonna do like a blue. Looks really nice. I'm not sure if the microphone's in a decent place or if I need to get louder. We just had a move, so I'm really hoping that there's no weirdos standing outside of my door listening to me shout at no one. I mean, it'd be fine, I guess. Not that it would really bother me. I'd be more worried about, like, how the hell did you know I live than you standing out there. I know, that sounds weird. But, alright. Oh, goodness. Oh. I have it on the wrong editing thing. So, this is basically my version of what would be in my cockpit spaceship, whatever, you know, like the front pilot area. It's more cozy and comfy because my spaceship that I am stuck in is more of a I don't know, I guess for back of trek alert. Lack of better word. Kind of like a trucker. So, because it's like a space U-Haul. No. Something like that. And I was carrying meds. Well, medication. I don't know how well it actually medicates stuff. But, so the overall vibe is a lot more relaxed. Not that the ship has like a sapient or sentient AI to drive me around or anything like that. That's not the case. It's just they didn't tell me I had to go real fast, so it's just a nice slow space travel, I guess. Nice slow space travel. All right, you. I'm looking at you. Let me fix that. Dang it, I really need... Okay, the goal is that if I can stream at least once... Oh, that's way too much. At least once... Oh my gosh. Sorry, this... PNG Tuber Plus, I have it and it keeps grabbing the wrong little sensor bar. There we go. Is that better? Alright. Be nice. Okay. But anyways, I think I was talking about... Yeah, since I don't really have to hurry and get anywhere, because I honestly, I don't think these meds are very good. I just can slightly dilly-dally, and... Well, I mean, there's a lot of dilly-dallying when your spaceship is not working. So you're stuck in space. I know. Lore stuff is silly, but I think it's fun. Mostly also because I did a buttload of improv and camera work and editing and stuff like that in high school. And then when it came to drama club, I never got to actually be in a play or anything, because, I don't know. I just didn't. I didn't like to stand up in front of people, I don't know, I guess. But I definitely did a buttload of... Oh gosh, let's see. Behind the stage stuff. So lots of lights and buttload of making props. Props are fun. I like props. I always thought it'd be cool to go into monster or practical effects, but I think I did that now. I just do it for funsies. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna make everything a different little color. So I can go back in and properly color things. Trees. Oh. And then here soon, I have given myself grace that if I can stream for 3 months. So I'm hoping for at least twice a week. Twice a week of streaming. And then making some videos, which I do have a video on the way, and working on stuff. I am allowed to get a new microphone. I really want one of those one-directional, nice $300-ish microphones. I will save up, but if I can stream constantly, I can do that. But, good news, I did finish the artwork for my other body. My other my VTuber model. I did get that finished, and I got it sent off to a rigger, and I'm excited. I am stinking excited. So soon I will have a body, another body. Not just a floating, waggly body. No matter how much fun it is to wiggle waggle. Alright. Yeah, totally. The hierarchy of these levels. The levels suck, man. The hierarchy of the levels, man. No. Hierarchy of the layers. They did a really bad job of, like, these layers. Not on my model, but of these. Slightly wonky about them, and then go back through and just fix them later. Books. So yeah, so let's see. So in my personal space, we keep it pretty clean. I have this is a plushie of my husband. I love him. He's a little black cat. And then this is one of my best friend. who's not in chat because he is a baby boy. I'm kidding, he's not a baby boy. He's a grown-ass man. But I'm gonna call him that because he's like, yeah, I'll come to chat. I'll see you. Tends to forget that he's gonna go to something way funner than my chat, so it's fine. And then girl Majima, cause you know, pup's gotta have priorities. My priorities are Kojiro, or I can't say it. I can't do the voice acting very good. What is it? Give me a minute. It's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I am trying to find. Oh my gosh. I have such a bad head for names. Oh, there we go. Kiru-chan! Yeah, that. I have a bad head for, well, most things, but, oop. Especially names. Names are not my thing. I can't. Names and lyrics of songs. Like, literally, I could listen to a song constantly, and then I stop listening to it, and then you play it again, and then I will make up new words for it, because I don't remember. I have no idea what you mean. Which I guess is good, so if I ever decide to randomly break out in song, it'll be very distinctive and sound nothing like the actual song. Doot. Alright, folks. Now ramen. Oh yeah, so yeah, things that I like. People I like. I'm gonna have some plants. I have some monsters, because, you know, don't you keep monsters under your chair? Just in case. These are my just-in-case monsters. My horrible abominations. Or like I like to call them, children. No. No, I do not keep children under my chair. Well, actually, I do have a doggy under my chair, but that's beside the point. That's a different type of abomination. That's a human doing genetics on random animals and them getting all messed up. You know, the joys of, like, owning a pet that's brachycephalic, because, you know, along with breathing issues and nasal issues, their eyes also bug out of their head. They tend to be more prone to heart-related issues. Stuff like that. We're having a German Shepherd who has anxiety and back issues by the time it's 2. Fun stuff. I guess keep going with the different color thing. I'll just block everything out. Boop. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'm actually really excited about my VTuber model, because I made it with the helmet off and on, and then I have what's that called? Another outfit set up for it. But I have it very much based off of Ripley's off of Alien, and then I have pajamas that I need to make. The joy of being your own model artist. I can be like, wow. That's why I didn't make any expressions. I did not make any expressions or any toggles for expressions. I only had toggles for my helmet, my lifeline, and so I can go back and forth between genders. I do not have one for expressions yet, because I'm not sure what kind of expressions I really want to do. So, alright, you know, I think I'm gonna be a little bit more smarter about this one at least. So, let's see, this top, No, shush. Shush, shush. Thank you. Alright, so this, nope, wrong one. And then this one's this one, so that's why everything's being wonky and weird. So I'm gonna do, let's see if I can get away with this like that. Alright, and like that. Alright, let's try this then. And then we'll put the purple down. I mean, all the purple's gonna go here. Like, that's just a given. All the purple. Alright. And then, next one. I was looking at a lot of, Fuana Notane and, oh gosh, the other manga the mangaka did. The one where he's like, I stopped halfway through because I kept having horrible dreams and I was being haunted. That a lot of the inspiration for the creepy stuff comes more from that. I just need to work on my creepy stuff. I used to do a whole lot of creepy things back in the day. Back when I had a job where I didn't have to use my brain a whole lot. Not that I really use my brain, but I mean, more so than now, when I was a barista, and I could take a moment to be like, I'm just gonna doodle something. Right, unlike now where I can't even sit for a second without somebody being like, well, something happened. Alright, so I got all this done. So I think I want to start with the blanket and the kitty. I know, I kind of should have done them on separate layers, or separate colors, but oh well. Shift. That is poorly done. You got this. Cool. Alright, what else do I got? Oh. Let's see what this one said. He got sidetracked by a band at Pride. Of course. Of course. Makes sense, he's a choir kid. Alright, so I was going to do this flag. Because it's me. Basically. Nope. Brain. Thank you, Brain. Brain, please just behave. My brain said no. Like that. Actually, so I don't want to do exact colors. I was thinking... No, we'll do exact colors first, and then I'm going to go over with a gradient of some other color to give it more of a washed out feel. Because... whoever owns this, it's me. I own it. This is my ship. I mean, I'd probably take a lot of time and effort and had it a long time. That away. I really need to myself. Wrong. Very wrong. Still very wrong. Okay, cool. Keep forgetting I have my paint bucket, even though it says to refer to all layers on a stronger stronger stuff. Alright, let's try this again. Purple. Cool. Now that goes away. Awesome. Now here's our pin. Alright. Not the pin. Nope, I want... blocking. Yes. And then, that's a very big tool. Awesome possum. Lock the transparent. Cool. We're going to do purple this side. And then... So I think I want to try to make it kind of feel like it's more maybe folded over. Though the genderqueer flag does make me think of Colgate. Colgate! Clean teeth. Queer teeth. Clean teeth. Alright. That. Alright, I need to figure out if I want to go crazy and do a whole bunch on these first before I try to flesh them out. Okay, phrase that. Do I want to put all the base colors down first so I get the good idea of what everything looks at in whole, and then go back through to color them? Maybe. I think, oh, I gotta look. So my friend doesn't actively have a persona, the loser, the absolute loser. So I am making him one. He does not get a top hat. Just between me and you, when he comes into stream, we tell him no top hat. Because he wants everything with a top hat. That's not it. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Alright, well, purple and orange color. Alright. Let's pull up a picture of a fox. Something like that. And alright. Because my brain's like, I don't know. Foxes look like foxes, man. I don't know what to tell you. Alright. Can you please listen to me? My poor, old, outdated computer. How I love thee. Let me count the ways. You still let me look up things. You let me use some of my video game. Oh gosh, what do I have? I have someone. Let's see. Game Maker Studio 2. You let me use Godot. You let me use Unity. Oh, branching dialogue editor. Classic. I mean, okay, text-based games, guys, are awesome. I like text-based games, and I like visual novels, so take that as you will. Alright. I don't know why he's sorry. He doesn't have to be sorry. He can come and do whatever he wants. Alright, I hate when you're trying to look up a reference. Everything is like a gosh darn AI. I'm like, no, I would like real Phoenix Fox, please. I would like real one. Alright, we're gonna quickly work on this fool right here. Alright, yeah, I guess base color's one. I'm just gonna go down and put base colors on everything first. This was a very poor job. I had one job, and I fucked it up. Alright. I guess because I'm like actively coloring it in and not like properly doing other things. That's fine. Or it's not. We'll make it all work. It's been a very lovely day. So our new place is like, I don't know, rain central, because we keep having nothing but rain, and I love it. I love the rain. Rain is awesome. Alright. Alright, this mofo can have... This mofo. This mofo who also happens to be my bestie. Fight him. Fight him! Alright. Let's see. So he wants orange and purple. We will figure that out as we go. Because I'm thinking dark inside of an ear, please, and thank you. Oh no. I'm trying to think what color purples do good with this. Alright. Purple. Alright. Sweet love of my life. I think a more saturated purple? No, that one looks way too pink. Let's see. Darker purple? Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I need to stop using so many layers. Like that. I don't want to not be messy. Let's add a layer. Alright. So, like a dark brown like this, and then maybe some orange. I actually like this purple. Alright, let's see. A lot of them have really interesting markings on their face. Let's see. So a lot of times it's not even like a full markings. Well, it kind of is. Alright. Use the tools you have. I say, as I totally don't use the tools I have most of the time. Fill bucket is your friend. Alright. I feel like this needs to be more saturated. And like, oh. That was opposite of what I wanted. The opposite. Alright, let's... Can you... It said no. It said no. I'm about to say no. No. No, that is not a chew toy. I love you, though. Sorry. I am being, my cat Igor has decided that since I've been sitting for a while, that means my lap must be his, and it is not. Neither are my headphones. No chewing on headphones. Cute, sweet little boy. Alright. Let's see. I'll put that back. We'll look at this. Alright. So it's really cute. They have like... Come on. Alright. So they have like a little tear stain mark like this. And then it tends to be like the top of their head. Like that. And then I think I'll do like that. Okay. And then our tips are all wonder if I should do his ball joints like full color. Alright. He gets a pretty green. Mika! Mika. Micah. Guy who hasn't come to my stream yet. Alright. I think if you're gonna have like put like this, your no shoes. Alright, he gets pink ball joints. He has no say in this because he's not here right now. No say in the matter. Pink. He does like purple though. I don't think he hates pink. I don't think it's his favorite color. Alright, and then the smug look on this doll's face is definitely the smug look my friend has. Smug motherfucker. Alright. Oh, it's saving. Save. Don't die. Alright, give it a minute and it's saving again. Oh. So I am not very good at talking out loud, which is one of the other reasons why I really like trying to do streaming. And also my friends are so freaking far away. Like, I don't know. Jerks all having good jobs and opportunities and better clear spaces far away from here. But good for them. I say cattily. Cattily? Cattily. Snarkily. There we go. Snark. Alright. There. Now I gotta figure out what he's wearing. I'm gonna give him an orange shirt. Orange shirt. He gets an orange shirt. And then like dark blue pants. He's not here to stop me. There you go. There's my best friend. Alright. Now let me go look up what Majima looks like. Oh, shucks. I guess I could do my cat too. Alright. It's definitely going to be a long week. This is like the start of my week. Sundays are. Well, I don't work on... I do art and I do this stuff on Sundays, but I don't have my 9 to 5 on Sundays, so... Let's see. What do we want to start with? I guess skin tone. If he is a doll, they tend to... Oh, remember, use the tools you have. Yeah. And then chest. Cool. I want it more saturated, just slightly more saturated. There we go. I'm gonna fix his actual self a little bit better. But yeah, I have today is for streaming and art. sandwich muffin. I'm trying not to yawn. Let me get some drink. I have some. I'm not sponsored, but I have gamer subs. Sorry. Awesome. All right. Let's get the rest of his outfit going. So, like, I think the reason why I think his gaudy shirt is so freaking amazing is because it is, since it is like snake pattern, it's like a gold color almost. Yeah, it's like a green, yellow, gold color. I really like it. Some black designs. Oh, I just realized I totally missed his hand. Like, nope. You only get one hand, sir. Only one hand, and then you've got shiny black vinyl pants. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, at least now I can go in and do this and fix this part. And I will add some white highlights so his pants look even shinier. Shiny! Alright. And then... oh. I need hair, eyes, and... eye black, hair black. Black. Everything black, black. Black is a good color. At least I think it's a good color. It's not my favorite color, but it's pretty. It's pretty cool. I can tell you what color I am tired of. Okay, so. Hot take. Not that I hate any color. But that, like, the amount of teal in objects, not even like, I think it looks really cool in like a painting or a mermaid or something like that, but when you have like everything at your desk is teal and I'm just sitting there like, what? But I guess I can understand. YouTube, yes, YouTube. Oh, you can't hear me. Oh, can I send him the paste? That one. Yeah, go watch me, fucker. Oh. You rude guy. Me over here trying not to yell at my friends. Just not like it matters. But hey, sometimes the void knows. I'd rather not upset the void. I would rather, you know, have everything be kosher. Kosher, kosher, kosher. Alright, I'm gonna use a little bit of orange. Doodle on his Alright, it looks like he has top scars, and I'm here for that. I don't think he would care. He's like, yeah, I'm the top, and I got a scar from the top. I'll be like, okay. That's totally what that meant. And then shiny pants. Shiny pants. Oh my gosh. Shiny, shiny, shiny pants. I guess in his... this is shiny too, but... it's like a felt doll with a bunch of vinyl on him. Hi, can you hear me pretty well? I did some, oh my gosh, my words, they failed me. I did go and did some sound tests before I even started, so music and my voice should be doing okay. You're not an idiot. You were enjoying Pride. It's the first day of Pride. Take pride in Pride. See, I did. I did the genderqueer flag on my blanket. And And now, oh, there you are. See, look, I finished you. This is what you look like. This is you. This is you, silly idiot. Let's paint hearts around you real quick. This is my bestie. He's the silly idiot. Nope. I said, give me what I want. There we go. Silly idiot. Silly idiot. This guy. This guy. That's you. He's like, what? Alright, put that away. Put it away. Yeah, I like you. I like the way you look. I made you a ball joint, like, to put on my computer, but I think that would be actually cool if you're like a fennec fox ball joint entity. But then again, like, my main persona is, basically a deer with wasting deer disease and a two-headed dog with two distinct personalities and two people, but you know, I like them weird. Yep. Now I'm gonna slowly do everything else. I'm so the problem is I'm not good at this. I mean, the point of this is I'm going to do all the main base colors for everything and then go back in and add texture and everything else that I need for it. Thank you. Really cool. Yes. And then I do have drink, which I need to take another drink of. And I literally have a bowl of candy next to me because I don't want to be rattling around in a bag of crinkle noise. That was me drinking. So I can keep up my sugar levels and keep this going. Oh, so, because there was nobody here earlier. The plan is, if I can stream for at least 3 months, I'm gonna try to do 2 times a week. If it's a really bad week, I have really low spoons, then once a week. And at the end of the 3rd month, I can buy myself a single directional microphone, and they're really good. They're like $300-ish for a cheap one, and that way I can slowly build up and work on my quality for my stuff. And then hopefully by then my model will be done. I am really excited for that. Oh my god. I didn't buy any expressions, so for a lot of VTuber models, they can like push a button or something and a different expression will come out, like, you know, like what, like a little question mark, or, you know, angry symbol or something. And sometimes when people first get their model, they focus heavily on trying to get as many as possible. But my thought process is I'm gonna get the bare minimum, which is my spacesuit, my helmet on and off, my oxygen, and then change my moons, so no boob, yes boob type of thing, to change my gender. And after I stream for a while, I'll probably ask you, but we'll figure out, like, from how I play things, how I do things, what kind of expressions would be fun. And then when I do get expressions, they're all gonna be old school 80s and early 90s, maybe even 70s anime expressions. So, cause I am not a pretty young thing. I am an old cute thing. I am old and cute like a 16-year-old chihuahua. So, that's our plan. I think I'm talking a lot. Well, I would hope so. That'd be really weird. I'd be like one of those reactors who just sit there and nod their head yes and no, or mm-hmm. Really cool, yes, perfect. All right. And then here soon, I'm probably gonna make you a moderator. Not that I think people are rushing over to visit me, but just in case. Just in case stuff happens. Which means, like, if somebody actually comes into stream and they're like, well, you ugly B word, I'll be like, well, especially if I'm in the middle of doing something, you can be like, oh, well, gonna ban you, or whatever. So, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I drank so much. Did you have fun at Pride? All right, so this is what I was doing. I'm gonna just do some Googling warm-ups. Yes, because I'm a prompter, I swear. No, I'm gonna do some warm-ups, and I'll get into the other stuff that I was gonna do, because I was just working on the stuff for myself right now. Oh, shucks. Oh, I have no spoons. I did. Good. He is the quietest man in spring. Oh my gosh! Hi, happy Pride! Oh my god, there's somebody else in my chat. Ah! I am so excited. Eerie. Oh, I can't wait until you start putting up videos. Alright, Eerie's another VTuber. They, them, they're awesome. Their stuff is cool. Their art is cool. I am excited for you to do more. Yay! I wonder, I should probably do that. I want to see if I can get a little tag on people's names, especially if they're part of the thing or whatever. So you can be like, here's their... Oh, yay! No, it's okay that you're late. Oh my god, now I feel... there's too many people. I'm going to do some warm-ups, and then I was going to do some ode art, because I was going to be... I got a code for VGen, and I am going to be making stuff for VGen. Yes! Posting soon. I am super stoked. Actually, let's just pull up the stuff for VGen that I'm making. So I am, which reminds me, I still need to finish your pixel art thing, but I also need to get some more ideas for just stuff in general for streaming and for content creation, so I can make some assets for you. Yeah, because I have this really cute idea of, like, you know, stream alerts, they just pop up. Well, I kind of feel like it'd be cute if one just walked across the bottom of the screen. No. Let's see. Copy. So I gotta change a few things on my OBS real quick, because I do not have... Alright. I do not have one that does Asprite. There we go. Cool. Let's do some Asprite. So yeah, it was this. So I'm making a literal chibi pixel art thing that's gonna walk across a screen. Thank you. And then this is another VTube friend of mine, Max, who I am super stoked to see this done, because they're stinking cute. Let's see if I can open up a... Oh no, I think it's that one. Nope, I think I know where it's at. I think, file, open recent, this one. No top hats. You can have a top hat later, okay? I will get you a top hat. I will draw you in a top hat, okay? My poor friend and his lack of top hats. So cute. I know. Look at them. They're stinking adorable. I love them. Ah. Okay. So, I was gonna finish this up, because I know right now I have it basically all on one layer. Yeah. But that's because I'm gonna completely paint and color each one and copy and paste some of that. Love that. And then put it in so it looks like they're walking. So that's what we're gonna work on right now, I guess. So, especially fixing up my initial sketch, because my sketch is so freaking... I wish this would... Alright. My initial... So we're gonna work on fixing the sketch and making it look a little less wonky. So we're just gonna take that out. Let's see. Alright. Love that. Oh, that reminds me. I need to make little emotes for the channel. I did buy one though from somebody else. Let's see, because pixel art. I fucking love pixel art, but it's definitely. Oh, make sure my eraser is on 1 pixel. It's on 3 pixels, not on 1 pixel. Because I want to make my pixel art look a lot cleaner. I mean, and it can look really cool and really painterly when you try, but I want to, especially if I'm making it for other people, making it look a little bit better. Yeah, I'm going to actually use my mouse for this. I think that's kind of funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I love having a tablet that stands up. I mean, my drawing tablet is actually basically a second screen, and it's larger than my actual monitor. But honestly, I feel like for pixel art, mouse is much better. Let's see. But now I'm not. Now that's what happens when I use the mouse. Never mind. I lied. Don't listen to me. There's nothing but lies in my words. I am excited. We're doing stuff. I think that's what it really comes down to, is like just pulling the trigger and being like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do it. And then you do it. And then you're like, oh wow, that was not nearly as difficult as I thought. We're going to totally zoom in on the face. Come on. There you go. Especially when you don't think you can ever do it, whatever it is. Hopefully if I can clean up this, because I think there's like 8 characters in the walk cycle, and it's like 2 walk cycles worth of characters. So I really just need to fix a lot of this so it looks a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, and then I can copy and paste it. I'll go from there. Yeah, you can kind of tell the places that I very much sketched it out instead of properly lined it, but honestly I kind of like doing it like that because I feel like it's easier for me to go back through and be like, oh yeah, no, this wasn't the initial shape I wanted when I was sketching it, but now that I'm looking at it and starting to erase little lines, it feels more natural. It doesn't feel as, I don't know, it's not like a forced shape. You know, sometimes when you see something and it looks like, you're like, yeah, that looks like not very organic circle, that looks like a very round circle, even though the shape itself should be much more organic. That's why I like sketching digital art like that. Oh, no, I said this one. Thank you. There. Alright, that looks really nice. We'll fix the top part as I totally erased the parts. Alright, how's everybody else's Pride doing? I know it's the first day of Pride. You guys all doing good? I'll take the silence as a yes. The only silence I want to hear during Pride this year is because of food comas. Well, and standing in remembrance. Alright. I kind of like the way that looks. No. Going good. How far? Oh, how about me? Pretty good. We actually moved into a different place. I like it better here. Our windows. Literally, my windows are 6 feet tall and my ceiling is 8 feet tall. Like, and this is a much cheaper apartment. I'm really enjoying it. It's also a much older apartment, which is why it's cheaper. But, and then this will be the first year that I get to go to Pride with my daughter. And I'm excited about that because, I don't know. She's been like ever since, on and off, ever since she was like 5. And I only ever got to go once. Yeah. So we will see. I know my initial costume for Pride I don't have time for, and I will try to do it next year. But I really want to make a baby dress doll. I mean, a dress made out of baby dolls. Like, thrift a bunch of baby dolls that are like worn and maybe some kid won't fall in love with them, so I want to make a dress out of them. Just cause. I'm excited too. I think even if I was a cis parent, I think being able to do that kind of stuff with your kiddo is really nice. I'm definitely not a cis parent, so it'll be very good bonding. Oh, what is Pride for me? Oh, well, there's a lot of Pride days, like Spring's Pride. I shouldn't dox myself, but Pride for us here soon is next weekend. And then the big one, I kind of want to go with a doctor or with my coworkers. Because I know my doctor's going, and my doctor that I work with, not my personal physician. And I need to make this go down a little bit further. So, I mean, I think that would be fun, and to go with coworkers would be fun. But I like my coworkers, so that's the only reason why it would be fun. Let's see. There we go, that looks better. Are you gonna be going to Pride, Erie? That's a lot of people. Look, these ears. Oh, I have the ears wiggle when they walk, so when they walk, they bounce. Because I think if you have big ol' ears and you're walking, they're gonna bounce. I'm excited. Honestly, trying to focus and talk and chat at the same time is very difficult, but I feel like it makes me have to be more meaningful. Well, that's cool. Aw. But that should still be fun. Yay! I just think it's awesome and nifty that there's so many ones, that it's not just like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go to Albuquerque if you want to go to Pride. Or you could just live somewhere where it's always Pride. Slay, slay. No. Slay your enemies. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna do... that. Cool. Alright, I have the head finished. I like the nose. Let's see. Let's try the eye. Because I was trying to do... Yeah, for sure. I know. Though I am excited that a lot of other places are starting to become more opened. There's a lot of locations up here that got closed due to reasons, and a lot of them are either open now or working on becoming more open, which makes me happy. Though I definitely miss hide and seek. Like, I can still remember underage me going to the gay club hide and seek. That place was so much fun. I I think I went there a lot with my ex-wife too. Alright. So I have big round eyes, mostly because how goopy their eyes are. Like it's the one eye, but if they're walking this way, it's going to be their goopy eye. Okay. I was like, why did I initially sketch the eye so big? That's because it's going to be goopy. So I just need to change up how goopy it is each time. So it looks like it's being goopy. Oh my god, that face is so freaking cute. Ah! Sorry. You know you're doing good when you feel good about your own art. Oh my god. Scene. Alright, fixing the hair a bit. I think the eyes are perfect, and now on to the body. So I think for when they're walking, I'm gonna try to add some particles. I love that. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Because I love pixel art, but I kind of fell out of doing it. I spent a buttload of time trying to figure out how to program, and my dyslexic butt kept doing it wrong, and I did a bunch of really nifty pixel art for the game, and then when that didn't pan out because my coding sucks, which I still will get better. I'm gonna get good out of spite. Screw my dyslexia. I kind of stopped doing pixel art as much, so I appreciate you saying that. I can't wait until you start streaming, because then I'm going to come into your comment section, and I'm going to come into your chat, and I'm going to be super freaking positive. You just wait. You're going to get forehead kisses. I mean, from a distance, but... Oh no! Sorry, things in my real life are falling. My setup is basically hold together through fighting against gravity. I love pixel art. Yeah, I don't like that. Having to like go, Alright, that looks better. Oh, I know I forgot something. Because at a lot of T-junctions you want to take it out like that. I love pixel art. Pixel art is so much fun. I feel like half the time it's just like, okay, I gotta figure out where the best place to take out these images are. And then other things you're like, okay, that actually would be better there. Oh, I guess we'll have to live with that. There we go. I know what I'm doing with this part, so we're just gonna leave as is, so it gives more of a squishy part to the this right here. So it gives more of a squishy part like right here. Oh, you can't see it right there. See if I can. Ta-da! That's who I'm drawing. That's Max, and their squishy eye. I just realized I had part of the screen minimized to a certain point where you couldn't really see much. Alright, we went like this. I think that would be better than whatever the heck we were trying to do originally. don't mind the random slamming because I do live in an apartment. Alright. There we go, like that. Nope, that looks wrong. Okay, that looks better. Yeah, I guess it looks better. I don't think people really realize how long pixel art actually takes. Alright. Oh, now I remember. I was like, why am I... Alright, now this hand looks horrible. Lasso tool. That's fine, I'll fix that. Alright, we'll fix the hand here in a second. Where are we? Oh, shoot. My pop filter is not very stable. It's not stable. Right. Oh, neither is my microphone. Everything has decided that it's done. Stay. Gosh darn it. Stay. Right. I need to work on these hands. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. I don't like how low that is. The other one has... This should be better. Alright, that's weird, but we'll go with it. Nope. Alright, is my music still going? It is, cool. So I'm listening to White Bat Audio. I don't know if any... It's a really nice synthwave, I don't know, person who makes music. I like their music. They've been making it for a while, which is the only reason why I actively use it, because I am always worried about like somebody actually using AI to make music. If I found out they did use AI, I would probably stop using them, but they've been around for a long time, even before AI was really a thing. So, which is why I enjoy using them. guess we'll just do that. I'm gonna call a few mulligans on this. My brain is like, I don't know what you want me to do about this. It's a hand. Want me to make a pixel hand? Like, yeah, you're supposed to sketch it out originally. You really didn't. Oh my gosh. Alright. The power of chibi compels you to do that. Alright, let's try again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up some references for myself because I am just slightly struggling with the pixel hands. Just a little bit. Alright, let's see. I really just need to have a visual library I could directly go to my brain. Alright. Well, I guess actually better than pixel would probably be chibi. Because I know how to make things look. I could, if I needed to draw an actual hand out of pixels, I could. But because it's a chibi character. That's where the problem comes in. Cool. Alright, we see a few cool references. I guess it depends on how chibi my chibi is. They're pretty chibi. Okay, see that makes more sense. Alright, I'm gonna make myself another sketch, or I'm gonna go back on the sketch layer. Oh, I've been doing this all on the same layer. Well, shoot. I thought this was not... Oh, I see why. Okay. I am being a silly goose. So I did 2 different sketch layers. I did not separate them. Well, shucks. We're gonna erase the layer, all of this stuff. We can do that. It'll be fine. Just make a new layer. Artist problems. Oops, wrong layer. You merged all your layers together? Yeah, including my sketch. My bad. Oh no. Yeah, oh well. You know, it'll give me some good practice. Lots and lots of practice. Let's see. I found this chart with a bunch of different chibi hands. So I think, let's get some blue. So if they're like this, as I'm posing, so like that. See, I just need to figure out how chibi things look. There we go, much better. Yeah, I mean, sometimes there is an easy way. There's a way of, especially if I'm using Clip Studio Paint, for me to change the, how dark and light things are, and then I do it, and I fix it that way. Still, you should art more. I have that picture of Quincy you did. You should definitely do more art. I think art is awesome. Everybody, if they want to, should do art. Let's see. Ugh. Yeah, that's... I don't know. There we go. Actually, wrong. Oh, the program I'm using is called Sprite, and if you ever want to do pixel art, like an active amount of pixel art, I really cannot I cannot overly praise this software. I've been having a lot of dreams about drawing lately. It's odd, maybe my subconscious is telling me something. Oh well, let's see. You're in a better place. You're happier. You're more surrounded by your community. Do art. Do art. Even if you were isolated by yourself, do art. Do it. I still owe you art though. So don't draw any art for me. I still owe you. I owe you one half frozen man. Alright, I'm gonna start cleaning up my layers. My layers. That's fine though, you know? It's perfectly fine. Actually, let's make sure we're on this. Just in case. There we go. I originally was going to, do something like this on VGen for 50. And now doing this, I'm like, oh, maybe 100. I miss doing it. I get frustrated. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay to be frustrated. And then you get spiteful. And then you go, screw you. I'm gonna do this. I don't care what you think. And then go, yep, this is done. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. Yay! Oh, I think it'd be fun to use Procreate. I love how painterly a lot of the things come off of there. No, I think, honestly, I bought Sprite off of Steam, but I think you can also buy it off of itch.io. And I tend to try to always buy programs that I can off of itch.io if I can. Do it. Do more pixel art. Yay. Alright. I accidentally merged layers together that I should have, so now I have to come through and by hand erase my entire sketch layer because I did my inking layer on top of it. So, yay. Everybody gets to watch me erase. I love the moment I actually finish something for a game is going straight on to itch.io. I'm excited. I mean, mostly it's going to be like visual novels, and I have some old school, what is it? Sierra. So Sierra, they're, the software that they use to make their video games, they actually released it for free. And I really, really, really want to try to use it to make a game. I just use more on my tablet than work on my computer. Yeah. Tablets are nice. Is it really easy to just get up and go then to use your tablet than the computer? Because if I could easily like carry my computer around with me, I would. I can't really. I did a 2-week babysitting gig for a house full of Great Danes, and I was like, can I have your password to your Wi-Fi while I'm here? And I'm just gonna work on my computer. And I brought my entire computer set up to her house. It was really nice. Make sure music's still going. Nope, it's... Yeah, I know. My computer's old, so... Hi, baby boy. Sorry, it's Igor. Igor? Yeah? What do you want? You can have some pets. Now go away. Alright. Just making sure my music's still playing. I am excited to have this done, though. Oh, I bet. Hands-on feeling would be great. Because then you're like, I swear I'm a real artist. See? Look, I have something in my hands. Give him a pat for me. Okay. Pat, pat. Hi, sweet baby boy. Alright, I just gotta make sure he doesn't bite me. I am in biting distance. It's mostly love bites, though. Unlike Margaret, who just puts her little paw up on me and then waits for me to pet her. Igor actively takes it on himself to... Hi! Okay, you can come here real quick. Ugh. There. Oh, cool! Hi, Avery! That's awesome. Yep, and then the other one's Margaret, so... I really want a Maria at some point. Heck yeah, Persona. I know, I am subscribed to Girls Got Game, but I haven't actively watched her. But I actively watch her through Zach. And like, she's freaking hilarious sometimes. I mean, most of the time, but you know what I mean. Molly. And I think it's funny that me and Zach nerd out a lot. Yep. I could see that. I don't know if he's ever posted pictures of his new setup for all his Persona stuff. It's a lot. I'm excited to see his new Igus statue, though, that he just bought. Molly is fun. Molly is fun. I don't know what I don't like about that. Oh, there we go. Taking a drink. Oh, I know she... Alright, my brain is on empty. I'm gonna... quickly eat a handful of nerds. Oh wow, and there's Margaret. She never meows. Hi, baby girl. Come up here. Do you want to say hi too? Is that what we're getting? Every animal's coming up to say hi? Zach's doing good. He's got vacation soon, which is gonna be fun. Since yes, his Igus one. I can't wait. I am the most enabler. He's like, I don't know if I need this, and I'll be like, I don't care the price. Get it. We have enough money for food and shelter. You can buy a silly little statue for like $400. I'm fine with that. Zach's good. He's got a vacation soon, which is going to be great. But it's going to be interesting with him in the house. See, I could be doing this. I'm also a dork. It's going to be nice with him in the house, though. Difficult with him in the house. There we go. Because I'm going to have to, like, work around him and the kid and not, like, completely... My, streaming area is in the living room. But yeah, no, he's always busy. He's always doing something. He's always been like that, though. At least he's doing much better than when he was in Walmart. That was the worst. See, I could have been using the select all tool this entire time. I keep using the wrong tools. Good. I'm glad you like Persona 5. Persona 3 is really good too. It's definitely a more higher curve. But I think out of all the Personas, my favorite are like 2 and 3, but I enjoy them all. Then again, I am like, I play a lot more older games. Oh yeah, it'd be more serious. Yeah, so I want to know too, Avery. So Mika, are you playing the original 5 or Royal? Royal, okay. On Switch. Of course, the Switch. Yeah. 3 is so good. I really like the quote-unquote DLC for 3 that originally was like its own separate game, but basically continuation. I always forget what it's called. I watched Zach play that. I think we have that still on the PlayStation 2. Yeah, I feel like they let some characters be more fleshed out in Royal. The answer. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, the answer. I really like that answer. I will be needing support from chat a lot of the times because I am very bad with names. I am so bad with names. I literally had to name my children after things that I like. And then when they decided their own names, the older they got, I had to be like, okay, how do we remember this child's name? Oh no. A mutual, oh no. I don't know the name of this, buddy. Cool. Alright, rest of chat. You gotta pull up for Avery. If either of us forget names. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, and it's a good commentation. Words. Commentary on Japanese culture, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff, because most of the time it's less let's do the right thing and more let's keep the social norm. So it's even worse than here in America, because like they have anti-filming laws, but like if somebody's caught doing a bunch of upskirt filming, they don't nearly get in trouble. If you're a stalker, you don't really get in trouble. There's a whole lot of things, because usually it's less, it is definitely, it's the girl's fault, but guys get it too. It's more of we're trying to keep the status quo, so we're just not going to talk about it. Yeah. Komodashi, no, I don't like him. Komoshido, his palace is pretty cool though. I think it's a really good tutorial on how the rest of the game plays. Yeah. I'll have to link later to y'all. There's a really good YouTuber I like who, she's half Japanese and she dives through a lot of the social and cultural stuff in a lot of the Persona games. I absolutely adore a lot of the stuff she writes. Especially like she wrote a whole thing about kanji and homosexuality. It was really good. Yeah, the man is disgusting. He is a horrible POS. And I love that they definitely, I don't know, that they went the route that he was like an Olympic gold winner, a medal winner, and now he's teaching because that's a very normal thing for a lot of places like that to do. No worries, I totally enjoy the lurking. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming to the stream. This is actually the first time I've streamed, and it's been more than my friend Dreaming up there. So I definitely appreciate that. That he only wears boxers and a cape. Yeah, you can tell what kind of guy he thinks he is. He thinks he's stuck in a porno. He's not a good guy. Yeah, Naoto. Oh, I love Naoto and Kanji. I think I have. We definitely have figures of them both, but I would like to get to do more with them. I just need to start drawing more Persona characters. So go lurk. Thank you for chatting for a bit. I do appreciate that. Oh, I don't mind lurking. I think lurking's cute. And anyways, like, the whole theme of my character is I crashed or got hit by a gigantic asteroid, and my spaceship is basically on its last legs. So instead of going crazy waiting for a rescue team, I'm just talking into space. So the fact that I have people receiving my message and even just hearing my voice, whether or not I know that they're there, is kind of comforting. So, just like real life. Though, Dreaming, if you want to, send me some Persona characters you like. Like, either the characters or the actual Persona creatures themselves, because I do love drawing Personas. And I do have a character and a persona I drew or made up myself for a tabletop Persona game that was fan made. Also, since I'm doing more tabletop role playing stuff here, I'd be a space squid. You're a fox. You can be a squid though. Excited to start posting my solo RPG games, and then I'm going to be doing videos / streaming more indie games from itch.io. Dreaming, you gotta stay because they're horror, but you gotta be there while I play them. Who else am I going to terrify if not my bestest buddy in the entire world? Joker, of course. Somewhat, but not really. Oh yes, the girl with the red ponytail. I ain't saying spit. So we can like cuss around the subject, like if your mom was lip reading. If your mom was here and able to lip read my model, then yes. Just know, of course, homophobia, transphobia, racism, no Zionism, no white power, you know, that kind of stuff. Just be a decent human being that doesn't treat others like trash. I know, right? Hey, you know what? Maybe what we should try, though, at some point when I do get my model, because it's supposed to have lip syncing. If we can see if your mom can tell what I'm saying, if she can lip read my model, that'd be freaking hilarious. Be like, how good does my lips sync up? Well, this deaf woman can read them, so thumbs up. I think that'd be funny as heck. And then your mom would be like, what the heck is going on? Why am I looking at this animated character? And what do you mean? What do you mean that's your friend? That'd be funny. Alright, Joker it is. But I mean, if there's any of the actual summonings that you like. Tell me. Alright, cool. We're almost done with this part, so I can go back to actively trying to make it look a little neater. I mean, at least now if I like zoom out and you see it next to the other sketches, it definitely looks a lot more put together. Yeah, so supposedly if I actually get an iPhone, it's supposed to sync up a lot easier than, say, an Android. And then you're supposed to use like a ring light, so you can, so the software picks up the lips a lot better. But I know it also depends on how well the rigger is. And I'm kind of excited to, I've seen the physics, the person who I, is going, okay, so for dreaming, for Mika, in the VTuber world, no matter what your gender is, for the most part, if you do the art, you're the VTuber's mama, and if you do the rigging, you are the VTuber's papa, their dad. And this originates in the Japanese culture that, of course, started VTubing. I forget who originally started calling it that. It was like one of the VTubers themselves started acting like that. So I am my own mom, which is weird, but I'm excited to see what the person who I'm paying to rig my model, and all their models are really cute. But okay, roundabout way is I think they'll do good. Also, the movement actually moves with your mouth, which is different than animated. So in an animated film, they don't actively have somebody with a rig on their face so they can see their mouth move. They just guess where it is. Where with a VTuber, there's different shapes you make with the character's mouth, and then that's how they do it. Oh, there's that one cat movie that doesn't have any talking that maybe your mom would like, because it's really pretty. I'll send it to you later. As I'm getting all excited, I'm like, yee! I'm excited. Maybe I'll get more of this out of the way. Double check. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm excited. There's a lot of, I mean, I like the overall idea of VTubers. I was starting the song, so I just gotta wait for it to go back. There we go. I really like, or not much else, yeah. Let's see if I can find it. It's called Flow. So look that up. Flow. And it is absolutely pretty. And there is a secretary bird in it. Like, how often do you see a secretary bird in a show other than like a Gretzko? Yeah, I mean, silent kid shows can be very fun, and are very like you're proving very inclusive for deaf people or people that's hard of hearing. And. Not like one or the other. They get to take turns. But yeah, look it up. I think it's on streaming too right now. And I forget what country it's from, but oh my gosh, they did such a great job. Right. All right, let's start actually working on the hands. There you go. Okay. Nope, I didn't like that. Nope, don't like that. Right there. Right there. There you go. We'll fix the sleeve in a minute. Love inclusivity. Yep. Agreed. It's nice. I was looking for a font so I can closed caption my own videos, and I found a really nice but different looking one, and it doesn't mess with my not ADHD, the words not looking right. So, which is my issue is sometimes if people close caption their own stuff, I'm looking at the font and I'm like, I have no idea what that says. And especially if like English is your second language, I feel like closed captioning can really help understand a bit more because you're like, oh, that's what's going on. Up. Like that. Audio processing. Thank you. Yes. Yep, audio processing. That's why I'm excited that I'm actually streaming, because usually I get way too frustrated talking, and like at work I have a script and you keep to your script. That's it, that's all. Oh no, what are you doing? Alright, only 20% of my CPU. Yay! Yes. Good to know I'm not the only one. I really do like decent. I kind of also like in some shows when they do something that maybe isn't culturally the same. Like when they like say a word and then like in a parentheses is like actually it's this. Especially if it's something that's really irrelevant to the not irrelevant, relevant to the plot. Cuz you're like, "Oh, that's why this is such an important word because it says right here this is like, you know, a famous battle that they're actively at and talking about. And I wouldn't have known that otherwise." Alright. There we go. Meat mitts. Meat mitts. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to be excited with something finished. I keep forgetting how difficult if you want pixel art to actually look good and clean. How long it takes. Oh, that's really cool. That's a good idea in a comic too. Drink time. I don't know. I like subtext, especially since most of the time Take care, Erie. No worries. Bye, Erie. Heart, heart. I will finish your pixel art at some point. I think my model froze. My PNG tuber froze. Did you freeze? Yep. Alright. Bye. Thank you for lurking. Thanks. We're almost at our 2-hour mark too, so I was trying to do just 2 hours so I get used to it. Let's see. We're at our 2 hours actually right now. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Love you, Erie. My pixel process. Aw, thanks. Alright. Actually, it is 2 hours, so I am probably going to close up stream. Because I'm definitely getting mouth fatigued. I don't talk this much. Which means thank you, Avery. I really do appreciate you coming and lurking. Micah, I'm going to send things at you later. Thanks for coming. I'm excited. This is the first time I streamed in a long time, so yay. I'm just going to wait for people's responses and then say a proper bye. Oh my gosh. Because my model froze. It was like, nope, we're done. My model has no spoons. And I must talk. Glad to get to join. Aw. Yay. Thanks, I really do appreciate it. Yes, save. I've done all that work. Please save. Oh, I wish I could show you my screensaver because it's kanji and Chad. It's cute. Alright. Thanks, everybody. Alright, well, see you guys later.